So here we go, a slow reveal. Wow. Hello, welcome back to Lunchbox World. I'm still in my festive gear and I've got another lunchbox idea for you today, which is Christmas inspired. And if you do like these videos and if you want to kickstart your lunchbox packing regime, then make sure you're subscribed, make sure you follow us at Lunchbox World across social media. But let's get straight to this idea. So you can see we're just using white bread, and I found these really amazing cutters. They're actually for cookie molds, but you could easily use them on bread. They come in two bits like this. We've got the cake pens at the ready, the edible, well they've got the edible ink, and we've got some white bread, but you could easily do it with pastry or cookie dough. The possibilities are endless actually. And so first up, we're just going to remove all of the crusts. Not that it really matters, so I've sped this bit up because you don't have to do this step. Now we're going to use the cutters, and we can easily get 2 out of 1 piece of bread. Just be careful, because if the bread isn't super fresh, then it can crumble like this. So use the freshest bread you can, or as I say, pastry or cookie dough. But as I said, I wanted to make it into a sort of healthier lunchbox idea. So the only annoying thing is you've got to line up the outer cookie cutter and the sort of imprint, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. So we're going to make just a couple of little sandwiches with the snowflake. Now if you use the cake pens and you just make sure that you use that sort of the cake pen ink on the imprint and do a really good coating before you start, then that will make the imprint even better. So this snowflake design, you've just got to make sure you take your time and just slowly go over every edge so that when you stamp it, it's going to be amazing. Now I haven't tried this out yet to see if it does work on cookie dough. I would imagine some of the cake pen ink will transfer over, but it just works perfectly for these sandwich ideas, these little snowflake, little mini bites, if you like, that are going to go into this lunchbox. So I've just kept this real time for this bit so that you can see the more time you take to do a thorough coating over the imprint or the stamper that you're going to be using, then the better the results. So you'll see, here we go, isn't it amazing? I'm so pleased with the results, but I did try it out a couple of times before, and you've just got to be really firm-handed with this, you know, let it know who's boss, make sure you do a really good cut, make sure you get a clean edge all around the edge, so push it from the other side as well, so you just get that little fluted, neat edge. I mean, you know, you could even do this with mince pies. If you're from the UK, you'll know what I'm talking about, or little jam tarts. It could be sealed jam tarts where you put a little bit of jam in the middle. So again, I've sped it up now, but just make sure you thoroughly go over every bit of the stamper with the colour of your choice. Here I use blue because I just thought it's like Frozen, isn't it, the movie? It's kind of icy cold, but you can use whatever colour you want within the cake pen pack. Now you can find these in the baking aisle in your supermarket. So here we go, a slow reveal. Wow, don't you just love it? And I think it's really therapeutic. It's a great project to do with the kids or the grandkids, or, you know, just for yourself. And it's another, I think, great idea for the festive season, or just for going into the winter months, which we're in at the moment. I mean, we've had a brief visit from Jack Frost recently, and also, you know, we've got a smattering of snow, but it's melting already, and I just dream of, you know, winter wonderlands and things at this time of year, so very slowly. Do you see what I mean? It gets better and better the more you do it, so take your time when you use the cake pens, and make sure you do use cake pens. Do not use, you know, normal felt tips for you know, because you're ingesting this, you're eating this. So you can use whatever sandwich fillings of your choice. I wanted to use cream cheese. You could do cream cheese and honey, you could do jam, you could do peanut butter and jelly, you could do ham and cheese. all sorts. It doesn't really matter, but you know, I just think it makes it look really, really fun in the lunchbox, and you can see how quickly this took. It really doesn't take a lot of time. Now there's lots of different cookie cutters, so I'll make sure that the link is in the description box below, so if you want to sort of find out more, just click on the link. Now we're going to be packing this in the yumbox. It's the tapas with the 5 compartments. Now this supposedly is ideal for pre-teens, teens and adults because it is bigger and you can pack a lot more in it. Now in this idea I just packed 2 of these little sandwich ideas, the little snowflakes, but it will easily fit 4, or if you're really clever you could do more. Now if you check the other recent snowman video that I uploaded, you'll see how to do these little snowman heads. Just put in a silicone cupcake case. I've pre-peeled the fruit again to remove any obstacles, because the kids or whoever's eating this, typically we don't have time or a lot of time, and I know with my kids they used to get 15 minutes before they had to be out in the playground, and they do like to chat as well, so make it as easy as possible. So we've got some carrot sticks, we've got some chunks of cucumber, you know, you could even go to the lengths of seeing if you've got a little snowflake cutter and cut these out. I mean, before I've done ideas where it's all stars. And next up we've got some grapes. Now here I'm doing a zigzag cut. I've done lots of videos like this, so do check the links above for other sort of food art lunchbox ideas or fun ideas for kids. And the beauty of doing it like this is they will reveal whether they've got little seeds inside, and you really want to take these out, particularly if this lunch is being packed for a little person. So do check the link, the video link to the video I did before about, you know, being mindful of choking hazards that you could pop in the lunchbox without even realizing. So the link to that video is above, and you know, we've just got to make sure that the food is safe for the kids to eat as well. Now if you wanted to put more grapes in, then do keep watching, because I do rejig the lunchbox around. And again, that's the beauty of these compartment lunchboxes, that you can sort of change the position of where the food is. Now you might need to use a sharp knife to remove some of these little pips, these little seeds that are inside, but you can see, you know, just watch out for these, because sometimes, well, not all grapes have them. Now again, if you saw the recent video I uploaded for these, do you fancy a snowman in your lunchbox? Click the link and you can see how easy these are to make with these little snowballs. I mean, aren't they just such fun? And it's another quick, easy idea. And you know, think in colour, think about what you can find on the supermarket shelves. So I really hope this is inspiring you to just have a go and take a little bit of time. And you know, this idea just uses these snowflake cutters and of course the edible cake pens that you can find in the baking aisle. If you do like these ideas, make sure to subscribe and like the video if you do, because that sends a message out to YouTube, doesn't it, that actually you like this content. So there's lots more ideas on the channel. I mean, we are in winter, so sometimes, you know, when it's cold outside, it's really nice to create and have some fun inside, isn't it? So just the cake pens and the cookie cutters. So here we go. I decided to rejig the lunchbox and actually reposition the snowman bottom right and move all the snowballs over, which are all edible, and no, they're not marshmallows. They're little goat's cheese pearls, which I found in a supermarket. So it's amazing what you can find, and just, you know, a little bit of imagination. So we've got the satsuma little segments, and that just leaves the last bit to fill up with the grapes. And you know, it's another way of presenting the food, so it just looks pretty, doesn't it, to whoever's opening up the lunchbox. And for me, another goal of the lunchbox is to just keep that connection. It's a way to stay connected with whoever you're packing this lunchbox for, and to let them know that you do care and that you do love them. And you know, it's also helping guide them with sort of healthier food choices, and you know, encouraging them to try all sorts of different flavour combinations. So snowflake sandwiches, snowman, head, snowman, well, edible snowman. Now you don't have to put the second one in. You know, these Oreo biscuits, they come in packs of 2, so you could just leave one out or put the one in. I mean, it really depends on the age of who you're packing it for. And you can see the one that I did first, I didn't push down as firmly with the cutter, so it doesn't, you know, it hasn't kept that imprint. So do make sure you really push down firmly. So I really hope you like this idea. It's just another quick, easy, fun idea, and you know, it's really hugely helped by having these stampers or cutters that just, you know, help you create something fun. And then if you think in colour, then it's just going to make it all the much more fun for whoever's opening up the lunchbox. So really hope you like it, and really hope you're inspired. Let me know if you do try it. I love reading all of your comments, and I try and respond to as many as I possibly can. So if you like this video, I think you're gonna like these ones next. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now. See you in the next video.